through something lately.
Yes,
We all
indeed.
go through stuff.
Yeah.
Else, always.
Well, you revealed a lot to us over the years, and especially you talked about your wonderful romance with Nikki, and you talked about your proposal, and you talked about your wedding date, which a lot of people were kind of sad to see come and go, and you guys.
I was one of those people.
Yeah, that was a tough. How are you doing?
It's up and it's down. I don't want to. I mean, I've always been honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I also don't want to ruin the viewers' morning by giving us a bowl of sadness soup. It's been up and it's been
cereal.
down.
Sadness cereal.
Yes. It's been incredibly reflective, which is amazing, but it's very difficult. I had my heart broken out of nowhere, and or for me, it was out of nowhere. And anyone who's experienced that knows that it comes with a series of bad feelings. But I've looked at myself every day, and I've tried to evaluate myself and the woman that I love. And for anyone out there speculating on like what I'm doing with my life now, I still love Nicole. I still would love to marry Nicole. I still would love to have a family with Nicole. There was an unfortunate set of circumstances where our relationship ended. There's been a lot of speculation recently about me being seen in public, and everyone's thinking like, oh, John Cena's enjoying the single life. No. I was supposed to be married and have a honeymoon over these 2 weeks. It's the first time in 15 years that I've taken a vacation. I am in my house alone, surrounded by these emotionally strong memories. And every day from 6 to 9, I get out of the house and talk to strangers as social interaction. So there's a lot of pictures of me with like, hey, I'm here with this person, or I'm here with this person.
It's called living your life. You have to keep doing that.
I don't want anybody else. I love Nicole, and I'm really trying to support her in her trying to find whatever it is that she wants that made this fall apart in the first place.
Right.
And in doing so, I'm also just trying to live. But I don't have any other hopes other than maybe one day that we can work it out.
You know, you said something interesting in there. You said, I love her and I still want a family with her.
Yeah.
Remember you coming on earlier talking about sticking points, and every relationship has them.
That's true.
Scary things. But you kind of turned the beat around on that one.
Well, and this is why. It's so difficult because this is all kind of part of, she'll talk to you guys on Wednesday, and I don't want to say things that she's going to say because I don't know the importance of that. But over the 5 years of our relationship, or the 6 years of our relationship, if you look at me 5 years ago, stubborn, selfish, self-focused, life had always been about me. And then slowly over time, this woman waltzes in and just steals my heart. And whether I want to realize it or not, becomes my number one. So I'm willing to go back on all of these things that I say. And a lot of them I was hanging on to just of stubbornness.
Yeah.
I won't have kids. And it took a very strong look in the mirror for me to be like, why?
Right.
This person is my number one, and it's something that's very valuable to her. And of course we can do this, and I think it would be wonderful. Granted, I'm often a horrible communicator when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I say the wrong thing, and I think guys out there know what I'm talking about. Maybe we can talk about that later when we talk to the guys.
The guys tell all panel.
But all of that switched because I love her. And all of those decisions, like, she's my number one, and I just want to make her happy. And
Well, then I feel like it's going to work out.
that's okay,
Don't you, Hoda?
because right now, she's happy. And we want to talk about taking one for the team and really sucking it up. She, I guess, needed a little time to find whatever it is she's looking for. And at the risk of my own emotional well-being, especially so close to that moment of I do, she needs to be happy.
You know what's funny? John just said he's not a good communicator.
I was just thinking.
I was going to say there's no better communicator.
This is the hand I shoot with.
Do you guys still talk, John? Or?
We do. It's difficult because I want her to be able to chase what she's looking for, and I feel as if I'm there, I may be enabling the situation, but those are like weird assumptions. Guys, it's all messed up, guys. It's a relationship. It's all messed up. The point is, for anyone out there speculating on what's going on, I love her. I want to be with her. I want to make her my wife. I want to be the father of her children. I just want us to work, and that's so just from here. And all that other stuff you see is BS. I'm just trying to live life without her on a very emotional set of time that has been very difficult for me. But we're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
Yeah, we're in the present.
This is what I want. This is what I want to do, because if you're watching going like this or watching shaking your fist, I think the greatest takeaway from all this, I really do. I know for a fact that I was in love, and I've never been in love before. And I'm telling you out there, it's real. It's horrible. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I hurt so much because I know it was there and it was real. And every day I take that and I have that. And if I never have another day with Nicole, I will take 6 years with Nicole over 5 years and 364 days, any day of the week. And I'm so grateful. And if she's watching, I'm grateful for being able to stand by her side for 6 years. And that's what should make you smile.
Okay, can we have
So
the
we're good.
Kleenexes?
We're good.
Kleenex, guys.
We're good.
Never mind. They're over there crying, so they're not.
We hit that in 6 minutes. Now let's move on to some fun stuff. Let's do this.
Okay.
Come
Well,
on.
you know we want you to be happy. We love you.
And you guys, this is social interaction is important for me, and you guys treat me like family. And
You are
always make me
family.
feel important.
We are.
And I talk about way too much in the show, but I don't care because it makes me feel good.
Yes!
So here we are. Here we are.
You can never be too honest.
Full of love, damn it. Who cares?
Yeah, you know what? To love.
Here's to love.
It's a rocky road, but
Yes.
it's worth taking.
Yes.
I agree.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.